She was walking to the car and everything. They got into a dispute. She grabbed a hold of his neck and started choking him, pushing him up against the wall and everything. Yeah, his shirt's all torn up. She is either drunk, she's on something. I don't know what it is, but she is just out of her.
So she grabbed him, ripped up his t-shirt for what reason?
Kind of grabbed her.
I have no clue. I caught it at the last second. I came out, and next thing I know, she's daggering after him with her hand on his neck.
She's
shoving him.
saying she's got a shitload of money and he's refusing to sell her beer, and all she wanted to do was make it home. And
it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I came in here with a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay, he will not let me buy. I tried to buy a pack of beer. Won't let me buy that. I come back with one twisted tea because I have to drive all the way over here. I've drank none. And I was going to drink it right here with my friends. Down the road, one of these roads. I don't know exactly which one. Literally. I think I had a problem with coming back to my hometown and saying, whoa, wow, that's where we f***ed up. So I'm having a hard time. I came here with a lot of money. They're all in on it. Y'all can have the money. I don't even know how much money I came in here with. But, hey, I would like to take a breathalyzer and be allowed to buy my beer or use some of my damn money that I'm not leaving with. Right, I need to check my car how much. I have some of it. I got some of it. I got some of it. I'm 34 years old.
Okay,
I can show you my ID. I can show you that I grew up down this road.
Explain what happened. That's irrelevant. Explain what happened.
It's pretty extensive. I've been here a very long time. I'm pissed, dude. Like, no. How am I not allowed to buy the beer? Because I haven't slept? That's not fair. I was literally going to see my friend down here. Honestly, I just feel offended. That's what it came
what
down
happened
to.
today?
I was trying to buy something else. Don't remember what that was. What happened today? What happened the last
Have you had anything to
fucking
drink
year?
today?
I've had apparently a long year. Nothing. I'm on nothing. Nothing.
Step back from me.
I'm on nothing. I'm withdrawing off my medication because I can't make my fucking way back.
Ma'am, we're not going back to the...
Anything.
Step right here and stay right here. Right here.
Here's my keys, dude. I don't want that. Actually, I'm trying to get the car towed.
Okay.
It's not drivable. This is why I'm here trying to buy a damn beer. Because I can calm down because I have anxiety.
Ma'am,
I'm not going on there. Dude, I gave him a lot of money.
Okay.
No, you're not. Yeah, you can. Go ahead, go ahead. You don't have to hurt me.
Thank you.
You can't even be near me. That's the problem. There's two sides to every story. And damn sure your fucking shit is real. And damn sure I fucking pinned you the up.
This way.
You better not fucking... I didn't do nothing. I fucking protected myself. Dude, that. I know where I'm in. I'm at home.
Sit.
And I'm at where if someone that puts their fucking hands on me like that, it's over, dude. I will fucking protect myself, and that's what I did. I'm protecting my money. I'm protecting myself. Okay. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. And I'll do any other time.
Come with me.
I'll go anywhere you say, sir.
We're going right over here.
I'll go to jail, anywhere, hospital. Don't take me. I live.
Step inside.
I don't live anywhere near where the. I'm not doing nothing, dude. I did. You ain't even arresting me. Why am I in handcuffs? Yeah.
Slide your feet
know
in.
you're gonna have to. Can you move the truck another way and explain it to me? I can't breathe in here, bro. I can't fucking breathe. Hell yeah, I'm at that fucking level. 2022, and y'all can't even drive down the goddamn mother road. Bitch, mother. Y'all think yeah, kill me back here. I dare you, bro. Kill me back here. Oh, yeah, we gonna have fucking problems, bro. Oh, we gonna have major fucking problems. I'm about to grab that gun, bitch. Hey, I got the handcuffs off you. Hey!
She get it off. Beat the shit out of your car.
Oh my God. Now, here, right now, what's the address here? Here's your handcuffs. I can't breathe. You cannot lock me in here and risk my life. I am out of my medication. Please let me just breathe air. I couldn't breathe.
This way.
I had no
Get on my truck.
Yeah, but you cannot find me in there because I can't breathe in there. There's absolutely no air flow. Like, I'm serious, bro. You want to see all my belongings for the last 2 years? I've been everywhere. I haven't done nothing wrong. I have weekly random days. Plus more.
This way.
Plus, the guy's gonna be over a hell of a lot
You're
more
going in
than
the back.
that.
You're going in the back of the truck.
If you put me in the back of the truck, I do.
You're
Sir, you have to put the air on. That's all I'm asking for, sir. Sir.
Step in.
Sir, you have
Step in the truck.
You have to tell me.
I'll turn the
Are you
air
gonna
on.
Put the air on, sir.
Okay. I'll turn the air on if you get in the truck. We will turn the air on. You will step in the
All
truck.
the paperwork's in my car. Yes, I'm getting in the truck. You hurt my shoulder. We're gonna have problems.
If you bang on my window again,
I had to bang on your window because I cannot breathe.
if you bang on my window again, you're getting a vandalism charge.
I'll
Do you
take
understand
the vandalism charge.
Move your foot.
You're not. Are you going to turn? When are you turn the
I'm
air on?
gonna tase you.
Will you turn the air
I'm
on?
gonna tase you.
Please turn the air on. That's all
I
I'm
will.
asking, sir.
Put your feet in the truck
Tase me.
now.
I'm doing.
I'm not playing with you.
Okay, but you cannot leave me here because you will not hear me. Please turn the air on.
I
That's all
heard
I'm
you.
asking.
We will turn the air on.
You can't fucking breathe, bro. You're not fucking my hair in my mouth.
That's fine. You're talking, you're breathing.
I'm dehydrated. That's why I was trying to buy some beer.
But you're dehydrated more. That's the wrong decision.
I come in there with a shit ton of money, whole f***ing rubber band of money. How much money you need, mother? Okay, and then I try to buy a f***ing couple beers, and they want to rob me. Cut it all in half. Y'all need it more than me. Y'all need it more than me. I don't give a f***. That shows how f***ing sorry you are. God sees your soul. Ooh, and they're leaving me this hot car. Hey, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Very dehydrated. I asked very nicely for some water, my medication. If I can give you my keys, I think I got them in my pocket.
I'm not going to give you medication because I don't know exactly what you need.
I need to know what's going on because I want to call my lawyer right now.
You'll have the opportunity.
You, sir, but I need to call my lawyer.
You'll have
right
the opportunity.
No.
You'll have the opportunity.
No, I'm not. No, I can't breathe.
Because
sir,
the way you're
because
acting.
I don't have my. No,
So look.
No, I'd rather him tase me. Bro, I don't feel good. You're not locking me in here. You're not locking me in here, bro.
God.
I am so close slower. Run a breathalyzer on me. I've been up for 2 days.
What is this right here?
My lips are chapped. I'm dehydrated.
Okay.
I'm dehydrated. Dude.
Okay.
Can you see what I'm doing?
I can. Here.
I'm not even doing nothing. I do everything. You guys are not going to kill me. You're not going to Are you bringing me water?
Yes. If you sit in the truck.
Can you roll down the window?
Yes.
Can you
if
do
you
something?
sit in the truck.
Well, you're the first one, so thank you very much,
Yes.
sir. Sorry
if you
for
sit
so
in the
rude.
truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, withhold. Take me. You assaulted me and I stood up for myself, and I'm going to be on the news saying it. Not you, the other guy. And you didn't even investigate properly. And I will protect myself, and I recommend any woman to protect herself too, because whatever charges you have on me, let me finish please talking. Whatever charges you have are going to put on me, please let me speak, Paul. Stop. No, listen. No, I am worried about it. I'm worried about it, bro, because you're falsely arresting me.
On February 3, 2022, police were called after a woman reportedly attacked a store owner during an argument. Witnesses said she became aggressive when he refused to sell her alcohol, grabbing him by the neck and tearing his shirt. By the time officers arrived, she appeared confused, emotional, and possibly under the influence, insisting she had done nothing wrong. Officers tried to calm her down and get her side of the story, but she kept arguing and refusing to listen. She claimed she was dealing with anxiety and needed alcohol, while also accusing others of stealing her money. As the situation escalated, officers placed her in handcuffs, but she continued shouting and resisting. Things got even more intense when she slipped out of the handcuffs and began panicking, saying she couldn't breathe and begging for help. Officers warned her multiple times, but she kept fighting and making threats, forcing them to restrain her again and place her in the patrol vehicle. Eventually, she was taken for medical attention before being booked. In the end, she faced multiple charges, including resisting arrest, and later pleaded no contest, receiving a 30-day jail sentence.
Hi. Hi. What's going on? So my wife's a recovering alcoholic, and she's relapsed 2 weeks ago. Don't listen to anything my mother-in-law has to say here.
Yeah, she wasn't here.
So tell her to get away.
Can you go wait somewhere where we're not standing right next to him?
Yes, I can. Nice that you have a partner. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
I see that you have a partner. I didn't realize it. I'm a little upset.
I understand. Thank you.
So there's been an issue for the last 2 weeks. My wife made it 145 days sober and relapsed. Last week she had a seizure. There's an Elmhurst memorial, like not the memorial, but like, you know, she's like all these bruises are from all the IVs they tried to do during the seizure. She was strapped down into a bed. Anyways, fast forward to today. I'm at baseball for like 6 hours today. Come home, find a bottle of wine on the counter. She's yelling and screaming. I tried grabbing the rest of her plastic cup and she jammed it into my face. I don't know if I'm bleeding, but it feels like I have a mark somewhere up here.
Yeah, you got a little blood up on your upper lip.
So I said, F this, I'm calling the cops.
Okay, fair enough.
She's on court supervision. She's not supposed to be drinking. She's in violation of her court supervision.
Okay.
And she's claiming that I've been hitting her, but there's nothing. She had 6 public safety guys holding her down. Just last Wednesday or Thursday. She was strapped to a bed.
What kind of cut did she shove in your face?
It's a plastic orange count. There's no open hitting or anything like that.
So she tried to hit you with like a... While you had
no,
the cup?
This had the cup. She had the cup. And I tried grabbing it, and then she just said, F it, and she spilt it all over me, which is kind of dry, but if you were to smell me, I smell like wine. And this way, hit me in the lip, and I was like, get away.
So I guess my question is, were you guys fighting over the cup, or did she intentionally shove the cup in your face?
Intentionally shoved it in my face.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, I tried, alright, so I don't know how the terminology, I tried to grab it, and once she was like, realizing that she couldn't drink it, she just said, F you, and like, tried to spill it on me, but I'm right here, and it hit my face. And
so do you think that she tried to hit you with the cup, or do you think she was trying to splash the alcohol, or just give up and dump the cup?
I think she tried to dump it into my face as hard as possible.
All right.
Intentionally, possibly hitting me in the face. Who knows?
Okay.
But it did hit me in the face. I remember initially, and you just had a seizure. And now her parents are like, "Oh, you must be hitting my daughter." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Do you know what?" And then my father-in-law didn't tell my mother-in-law why she was in the hospital until I told her yesterday. I was like, "Listen, she had a grand mal seizure on our back porch here because she tried with detoxing here in the house solo."
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you one of these. I don't know if you got one of these before.
I've had one of these before. This is the 3rd time that we've had
I know.
this.
We have to every time there's a domestic issue, we have to give them up to people. So just so you know, you scan the QR code, it takes you to a fake website. Click the link at the top, at the bottom of the page, it brings you to the DuPage County website for domestic violence resources, places to stay, family intervention or crisis intervention options if you need it. I have to talk to her, obviously. She's probably gonna get one too. Depending on what she says, I'm not gonna lie, she might be getting arrested today because there's obvious signs of injury. My hands are kind of tied.
She is in violation of her court supervision.
That's something that the court has to deal with. I can't violate her court supervision.
Rescheduled. She put it back over. Mine all over. But yeah.
Okay, so after she hit you in the cup or the face with the cup,
I said, F this.
Yeah.
I've been putting this off for so long because I don't want my wife to go to jail. Actually, we've actually just talked about separating. But I don't need the mother of my child going to jail. But I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. All day long, she's pacing. She's begging for me for drinks. It's ridiculous. And now her parents are out there.
I got you, man. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna get any easier.
No, it's not.
She's gotta want the help and want to actually get better.
Well, the funny thing is that she actually called. She's been to rehab 3 times or 4 times. The last time she AMA'd, just like this seizure. I'm like, there's no way you're good to go. And then I had the hospital calling me saying, listen, she's AMA'd, which is against medical advice, and if you don't come and pick her up, we're going to make other arrangements for her to go to her home. I might as well come pick her up other than her walking home or having to pay for a $50 cab or something. So I picked her up, same shit starts all over again.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go talk to her, and then I'll get back to you if I need anything, okay? Is Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is my area. I'm the reporting officer, so I know like you probably already told them what happened. But I need you to tell me again. Okay.
Yeah, I was at home alone today, and then my husband came home and got upset. I do not know why, even though I know that sounds unusual, and I got hit in the right eye as hard as possible.
Okay.
So I called my parents just to get somewhere safe, and then he decided to call me.
Okay. Was there anything else that happened that you're leaving out? Okay.
No.
Okay. So what about the wine, the bottle of wine and the cup full of wine?
Oh, that's not true.
Well, I mean, there's wine all over the counter, and there's an empty bottle of wine. He's got a cut on his face, where he said that you jabbed the cup into his face.
I didn't jab a cup into his face.
Okay, so why would he have a cut on his upper lip?
My husband drinks a lot.
Okay. How did he, you said he hit you in the face. How did he hit you?
Open palm to the right eye.
Okay, with which hand? Which hand?
I believe it was, I guess it would have been his left hand in my right eye.
Okay, so what happened after that?
I called my parents immediately and just said, I want to get out of here to be in a safe space. And that's when they came.
Okay. All right, did he hit you anywhere else?
Not today.
Okay. All right, Lisa, do me a favor, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for domestic battery.
What?
Hold on.
Can you just tell me?
She was you stand up, you can. So right now, based on the circumstances, you're leaving out parts of the story that are very obviously true to me, where there's wine involved in that, you've been drinking. He's got obvious signs of injury on him, and you've got signs of injury that appear to be healing already, but it doesn't appear that this happened to me today. You told me that you were in the hospital before, had me strapped down. All that's with the bruising and scars from all the IVs in your arm. So
This is the third time that I've been in trouble for getting hit.
that's also taken into account, like all the previous injuries. Okay. However, given the circumstances, how your eye is not black or bruised at this point. All right. So everything, like I said, is going to be documented exactly the way you told me it happened and exactly the way he told me it happened. All right. So I have to make a decision based on what two people are telling me. So obviously, not everybody's always going to tell me the truth, because not everybody tells the truth. That's the hard part of our job, is we have to kind of sift through everybody's story and figure out what lines up, what doesn't. He's got injuries and you don't have any immediate apparent injuries from my observations. So I have to make my decision based on that. I can't let somebody go in a situation when somebody has an apparent injury. Somebody has to go to jail. Okay. You got it.
A tense domestic situation turns serious when police respond to a call about a couple in conflict. The husband explains that his wife recently relapsed after months of sobriety and has been acting aggressively. He says after finding her drinking again, an argument broke out, and she shoved a cup into his face, leaving a small cut on his lip. Officers then speak to the woman, who tells a completely different story. She claims her husband hit her and denies attacking him. However, officers notice that her injuries appear older, while his cut looks fresh. They also find signs of alcohol around the home, supporting the husband's version of events. After reviewing both sides, police determine there is enough evidence to make an arrest. Despite her claims, the woman is taken into custody for domestic battery. What started as a troubled relationship quickly spirals into a legal situation, showing how fast things can go wrong when emotions, alcohol, and conflict collide. If you guys enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button and gives a thumbs up for this video and share your thoughts in comments. Till now, take a goodbye.